AGS Wolverine Hot Seat News. I'm your host, Brett Mazer, and this is my co-host, Joey Brooks.
Hey Brett, we have some great videos to show our viewers today.
We sure do. Did you guys know that Rita and Kayla went to the cafeteria to get the inside story?
Let's take a look.
Alright, something smells good today at the Gres kitchen. I'm here with Patty, head chief of the cafeteria. And Patty, what are you cooking today?
We're cooking hamburgers, french fries, romaine salads, fresh fruit, canned fruit.
How do you decide the menus every day?
Menus, we have to follow the Healthy Hunger Kids Act. So the menus are all done. There's this 8-week menu, 8-week cycle menu, and we have 8 different weeks we use and then we rotate.
Oh, okay, so there is a method behind the menu.
There's a method, yes, there's a method. And I have to make sure I get red orange vegetables in there. I have to make sure I have legumes, which are dry beans, in there every day. And every week, we have to have at least, every week we have to have dark green vegetables every week. So, yes, there is a reason why we have it on our menu.
Could you tell us a little bit about the portions we get here?
Okay, we have to keep the portions, as they say in the Hungry Kids Food Act, and the high school students can have up to 800 calories, the middle school students can have up to about 550 calories, or about 600 calories, and the elementary only gets 550 calories. So that is why the portions are all limited, and we have to measure our portions as we serve them. And I know a lot of you think, you don't get enough food, but that's what the act is for, and that's what we have to follow.
Okay, so how do you like your job here?
Well, I love my job. I've been here 30 years. And last year has been a little bit intense with all the new rules, but it's a challenge for me, and I'm working on it and to make the best food program we can make.
Okay, thank you, Patty, and this is Rita and Caitlin signing off.
That explains a lot, Brett. I don't think we get enough to eat here at lunch.
Me either. But what Miss Yatko said explains a lot. I used to prefer when she'd make her own lunch menus better.
Yeah, and along with that, a lot of kids don't think that the new government health issues are really helping with obesity issues.
Sort of along the same lines, one of our reporters, Ryan Saunders, has some information to share with us.
I'm Ryan, and today I'll be going over 3 random facts with you. Let's start off with this. Being a cat lover can cause mental illness and eventually lead to suicide. So, adopt a dog. When a person dies, they have 7 minutes of brain activity left. During the 7 minutes, you'll replay memories in your life. Going out to dinner with a girlfriend or hanging out with mom and dad. And last but not least, cherries can cause cancer cells to kill themselves. So if you have cancer, go eat a cherry pie. I've been Ryan. Thank you for watching.
Looks like everybody should be eating cherries.
Yeah, and did you know that some of our students here at AGS have some special talents? Hannah and Tongue made it a point to document them.
Really? This should be interesting.
Hello, today Tongue and I are going to interview people about their special skills. Do you have a special skill, Tongue?
Yes, I have for my tongue.
Wow, that's awesome.
Hi, you were wondering what is your special skill?
My special skills are I'm very artistic, good at drawing, good at writing short stories and poems, and I'm a really good people person. I'm good at talking to people on the spot, so to speak.
I can pop my ear.
Hi, I'm Brett, and my special talent is I can lick my nose.
Wow, I feel better having seen that. How about you, Brett?
Yeah. Hey, did you hear that the volleyball team won their districts and now head to regionals?
Yeah, you and Connor actually did a report on them. Let's see what they had to say.
Hi, I'm Brett,
And I'm Connor.
and today we're interviewing a couple of the Gres-Sims volleyball players.
To start, we'll be interviewing Cassidy Bench.
Hi, Cassie. How are you today?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm good. So, how do you think your season's been so far this year?
Overall, had a pretty good season. We started off really strong. Kind of got worse from there. But it was a good season.
What's your guys' record?
8-4 or 4. Yeah, 8-4.
And when are districts? How confident are
Next
you in
week.
Going into districts this year?
We're pretty confident, not overconfident. 'Cause it's never a good thing. If we show up and play, we should be fine.
That's good. So, what's been your favorite part of this season this year?
My favorite part of the season would be beating Posen because they're a tough team and we came back and we just played as a team that game.
Are they known as like a powerhouse in the league?
Yeah, they have a tall girl, and so it's kind of hard to get around that, but we did good.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for this interview.
This is Connor Swaffield with Brittany Menard, asking about the AGS varsity volleyball team. What position do you play, Brittany?
I'm a setter.
And what does that do?
I set up the ball so that we can get attacks like how Cassidy attacks it, or Brooke.
What's an attack?
Like a kill, when they kill the ball.
Alright. So how do you think your season's been so far?
Pretty good.
You guys have a good record?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about the season?
Probably my teammates.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of teamwork?
Yeah.
So your districts are coming up pretty soon. When will those be?
Next week.
So are you pretty confident about winning districts?
Yeah, because they have a strong team and we played them before and we beat them.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, Brittany.
Yeah.
This has been Connor
And Brett.
with Media Broadcasting.
Those girls sure are playing well. I'm excited to see them play at Berkeley for regionals.
Yeah, but until then, let's see what's going on in the music world with Will and Neil.
How's it going?
This is The Rock Show
With Will.
and Neil.
Will would like to talk to you about something.
Yeah. Today's segment is on jazz band. Why it should no longer be called jazz band, it should be rock band.
Mrs. Gordon, you should do some Megadeth covers.
I'll sing.
I want to play the electric triangle.
More cowbell!
You're a terrible drummer, dude. But on a more serious note, dude, this school needs a rock band. You know, nobody likes jazz anymore.
Dude, just calm yourself, buddy. Soothing songs from the past, Neil. Soothing songs. But in all seriousness, we are for hire, Miss Gordon. And we aren't cheap.
Prefer to be paid to run my noodles.
You good, dude?
You know, I'm good. Now, I'd like to talk about the economy.
On another serious note, we have some people here that will tell you exactly what they think on the matter.
They better bring noodles! What's up, guys? I'm Neil from The Rock Show, and I got Brett Mazer here. So I want your opinion. What do you think about the jazz band being converted to a rock band?
Well, I think it'd be a lot more entertaining for everybody because the jazz band, they play a lot of songs that you don't know, but then they'll play a couple that you do, and it's cool and all, but I think a rock band would be way more entertaining for everybody. I don't know how the school board would like fly with it though. But
If you could join, what instrument would you play?
bagpipes.
Alright, up next, Will Best.
How's it going, guys? This is Will. I'm here with Connor Swaffield. Say hi to the people, Connor.
Hi.
How you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. So, how do you feel about jazz band converting to rock band?
I think it'd be really good and it'll pick up a lot of interest from a lot of the students in the school, but at the same time I feel like you'd lose a few people from the jazz band.
And why is that?
I feel like a few of them wouldn't be interested in doing rock rather than jazz, and others wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, really? Well, let me ask you this. If you were in rock band, what would you play?
The gong.
You would play the gong, people. We got a gong player over here. Thank you very much.
Yep. Oh, and here's your ring of noodles for Neil.
Thank you for listening and watching. This is The Rock Show.
I got noodles.
Remind me to talk to Miss Gordon and get her response on that.
That would be interesting for sure. But for now, we have some interesting information for all those college-bound students.
We sure do. Joey and Sawyer the other day, they encountered Mr. Paula in the hallway, and he gave them some helpful information for all those college-bound students.
Let's see what he had to say.
Oh, hey, Mr. Paula, can we talk to you? We have a few questions about college.
Sure. What can I help you with?
Well, so how do you like to hear your first year on campus?
You know, it's really been a fun year so far. I was wondering myself how my year is going to turn out working 2 part-time jobs. And the great part is that I love both of my jobs. And I'm especially happy here at Gres-Sims because I'm having a chance to learn about the students here. I knew quite a few of the students here before I started working here, just from living in the community. But getting to know them more on a personal basis as I'm working here has really been a pleasure.
That's good. So what college did you go to?
Well, I attended Central Michigan University, and that is my alma mater twice. I earned my bachelor's degree in biology and chemistry, and then I went back to earn my endorsement in mathematics and also get my master's degree in counseling.
That's great. What college is the best around here, you think?
Yeah, that is a loaded question. Best college, that answer is not the same for every person. Best really is a very personal decision because depending on the program, the location, the size, and the student who's involved, what is best for one student may not be best for another. And it really, the best match is one that has a student who's satisfied with what the college has to offer and is prepared to be successful at that college. So the best thing for students to do to answer that question of what college is best is to do some research. And there are some tools available to help with that process. One of the newer tools that's out there for students is the College Access Portal. It's online, and it allows students to research not only colleges, but also means to pay for college. We all know that college is expensive. This website offers avenues that students can explore to try to cover some of those costs or offset some of the costs.
So what is the college application week being advertised here?
Well, College Application Week, this is something that started in Michigan a couple of years ago, and this year is the first year that I'm involved with this myself. About 2/3 of schools in Michigan now are participating with the College Application Week. As the poster shows here, College Application Week is slated for November 4th through 8th, which is just next week. And we're actually going to spend some time on November 7th here at Gres-Sims, spending time with seniors, becoming familiar with what is available on the College Access Portal, and also ensuring that students who want to apply for college have that opportunity to apply for college. College Access Portal posts what colleges are available in Michigan, but also what their application fees are. During the College Application Week, some of those colleges are waiving the application fees in order to attract more students to apply to their school. If you look at the insignia for the Michigan College Application Week, this goal kind of is looking like a 60%. That's kind of the target that Michigan is looking at right now to have students actually attend school after high school, attend college after high school, is getting to that 60% by 2025. Here at Gres-Sims, the percent of college-going students following high school is actually right around 60, or actually a little bit higher than that already. But for Michigan as a whole, there's still some distance to go.
What is the most common colleges AGS students are going to?
All Gres-Sims students tend to go fairly close to home. So Delta College is probably the most common choice for students, but I will say that Kirtland Community College up in Roscommon has gained a resurgence of popularity too. We're a four-year institution. Saginaw Valley remains very popular, as does Central, and Michigan State is also a popular choice for students too.
And can you tell us what the difference between a grant and a scholarship and a grant is?
Sure. Scholarships and grants are both wonderful opportunities for students because that is like free money. Both are like free money because you don't have to pay it back at any point. Loans, on the other hand, you have to pay back. A scholarship is something that you earn for some type of merit, whether it is academic merit, maybe you performed very well on a test like the ACT, or you've done very well in school showing that through your GPA, or a combination of those. That's an academic scholarship. Or maybe you're going to have a talent or an athletic scholarship offered to you based on some type of merit that you've shown in that activity. There are also scholarships, oftentimes sponsored by local organizations, where local students are recognized for their achievements or some way within that organization they award money that will sponsor them as they begin their college education. Let me back up for just a minute. A grant is available to students only through the FAFSA. FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. The FAFSA is completed by a student and their family by the latest March 1st, and depending on where the student is going, which college the student is attending, and the financial resources that the family has, the federal government decides how much money is available within that family to pay for college expenses for that student. If there is a gap between how much college costs and how much the family can contribute, then that gap can be closed with grants, loans, work study, things like that. A grant, and commonly these are called Pell Grants. Grants will be awarded by the government to pay for college expenses and never have to be repaid by the student.
Do a lot of kids from AGS get scholarships?
Many of our students earn scholarships. The local scholarships sponsored by local organizations, they a lot of times limit the pool of applicants to just one school or the very small community. So many of our students will earn those local scholarships. But there are also institutional scholarships from the colleges themselves, or statewide or national scholarships that students can tap into.
Now, being a smaller county, does that make us able to get more or less scholarships?
There's advantages and disadvantages. Sometimes there are scholarships that are, like I said, for a local community. Being a small local community, the odds of earning one of those scholarships increases. However, because we're a small community, there aren't as many sponsoring organizations for different kinds of scholarships. So in that respect, it kind of works against us. But there's kind of a nice balance between sponsoring organizations and the size of our community.
When is the best time to apply for a college?
Many colleges will accept applicants even up through the summer before classes begin. If you want to start early, I'd say the summer following your junior year in high school is an acceptable time to apply. Fall of your junior year, September, early October, that's an ideal time to apply, especially if you may be eligible for some of the better academic scholarships offered by colleges. Many of those colleges close those applications, those deadlines fall fairly early in fall, the end of October, early November, so it's important to get that application in early. If you talk to college representatives, they're going to say around November 1st is a good time to have your college applications completed. What that allows for is by the time that Christmas vacation rolls around, you'll know whether you've been accepted or declined admission to your colleges of choice, and you can concentrate your efforts then on how to pay for college, looking at the financial aid application and scholarship opportunities.
So what are some of the easiest ways to get a scholarship?
Easiest ways of getting a scholarship? Well, the best thing to prepare for scholarships is to do your very best in your scholastic, athletic, community activities as you can. You have to stand out above the crowd in some way to earn a scholarship. If that's through earning high grades or test scores, fantastic. If it's through performing very well athletically on a team, sponsored by the school or in a community organization, fantastic. Leadership opportunities, oftentimes open doors for scholarships. Also, if you are talented in the arts, drama, music, writing, anything creative, a lot of times if you have documented proof that you've earned some award or recognition locally, community-wise, those are also, those can be entered as exhibits of why you may be eligible for a scholarship. So the best thing is for you to do your very best in whatever you're involved in. Try to be involved in school, in your classes, engage that way, but also expand that outside of the walls of the school. What else can you do to support your community as a whole?
Now, what's the average ratio of the kids going to college and the kids going to the military?
There are far more students from Gres-Sims who are looking at going into further education through a college than looking at furthering their education through the military. I would say around 65 to 70% of students leave high school with the intention of going to college the following fall. For the military, we usually end up with around 10%, maybe 15% who are looking at the military, at least for a term of enlistment, which may be 4 to 6 years of enlistment. And then following that, the military can sponsor college costs, so that students a lot of times will plan on enlisting for a number of years, but follow that up with a term in college as well.
Now, one last question. How many colleges will let us take tours of the campus?
Colleges are there to attract students. They're very open to having not just students, but students' families come in and tour their campus. If you are within driving distance of a campus, I'd encourage you and your parents to visit the campus, meet with admissions representatives, maybe meet with a professor from a department that you're interested in pursuing. Talk to those people, get a tour of the campus, a physical tour of the campus, put your feet on that campus and get a feel for it. Every campus has its own personality, just like high schools do. And it's important for students to look for that right match for them. So physically visiting a campus would be my first choice for students. If that's just not possible, maybe it's an institution that's out of state, too far to travel, there are many colleges that now have virtual tours available on their websites. And you can get at least somewhat of a perspective of what that college campus is like as far as how spread out it is, what kind of surroundings it has. Is it in an urban environment? Is it more out in the country? What kind of resources for athletics or other activities are available? That's available on websites as well. But my first choice would always be put your 2 feet on that campus and experience it for yourself. Sometimes what you see on a screen is different than what it seems when you're there in person.
Is there anything else we should know about what's going on with colleges the students from AGS should know?
Well, yes, and College Access Week is one opportunity that we're using to kind of highlight the importance of going to college. We want to create an environment within our school of college going being part of the process. That's a goal that's in students' minds very early on, not just during the senior year, but even starting in elementary and middle school. That college-going atmosphere created through the College Application Week can spill over, and we have other activities planned during the year to kind of create that atmosphere of expectation. Yep, I'm going to continue my education past high school by doing this, this, and this. So, so keeping your eyes open, your ears open to opportunities, that's important. But also looking for ways to finance your education. Talk openly with your parents at an early age about whether they are able or in a position to help financially send you to college. And if not, what can you do to help close that gap? Can you take on a summer job or work part-time even during the school year to try to offset some of those college costs? We're going to have an evening set up in early winter that will give families an opportunity to learn how the financial aid process works. And that will be here at Gres-Sims, where we'll have a college representative come in and share their expertise with how that process occurs. And anytime that students or families, parents have questions, they're welcome to call or visit my office here at school too.
Well, I think that's all the questions we have. Thanks for your time.
Hey, it was nice talking to you guys. Joey, Sawyer, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Super.
I think that information was very helpful.
Me too. But right now, I'm more focused on what's going to happen next week, which is the starting day of the firearm deer season.
Is it true that we get the next Thursday and Friday off for that?
Oh, of course. I'm going to be hunting. What about yourself?
Of course. I'm looking forward to shooting me a big buck, and I'll sure be enjoying that 4-day weekend.
Well, good luck to you. And hunters, make sure to bring us your pictures so we can share them on our next broadcast. Also, the media broadcasting team is looking forward to putting some of our students in the limelight. If they have a story, we'd sure like to share it.
What kind of story, Brett?
We have students at AGS that like to race motorcycles, ride horses, play in bands, or play sports. There's tons of activities that these students like to do outside of school. I really think the sky's the limit with this one. Everybody has a story.
That's for sure. Did you know I once...
Whoa. Come on, Joey. We don't have enough time for that right now. Have a great day, everybody. And for now, this is Brett
and Joey.